Alright, we'll get this thing set up and get some video here in just a minute. This is why, be fairly warned if you're a friend of mine, which is probably why I don't have many friends. Hey buddy, want to come up to the ranch for 3 or 4 days? In this case, it's going to be 4 days. He just doesn't know it. And we get to go play with dirt bikes in the hills. Let's go ride some trails. It's awesome. No, not quite. It's nighttime, and it's far from awesome. We just spent all day killing ourselves digging those trenches. Got one of the drainage culverts out. But now we've eaten dinner, and it's late night. We have to figure out why those generators are not running. I suspect it's carburation issue. Fuel, spark, and compression is really all that's needed to run those things. So first thing I'm gonna do is pull the plug, check the compression, make sure there's spark, and then I'll pretty much assume that something's going wrong with the carburetor. And then our little diesel buddy here, the old Lister and Petter's got some kind of issues here. Look at that pile of spaghetti. Did you break it? Oh, that'd be a reason.
Where's it go?
Shit, I don't know. Yep. You know, some of the funniest things in life happen when you don't have the camera running. I'm just saying. This one, they both have very strong. This one has strong. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
This one has a strong spark, but it has like 50 psi of compression. So we got a compression issue with this one. And then we were putting the compression tester on here, and I had the spark plug out stuck in the end of the wire.
Check both. Check the spark and compression.
I'm like,
yeah,
time, you can hold the compression meter in one hand and hold the spark plug to the muffler. Check for spark while I pull it. Well, he jumped he jumped up like a rabbit that got shot in the ass with a. Oh my gosh, that was funny. And now he's got burn marks on his hands. Well, it's funny for me because it didn't happen for me. But this one has really strong compression. This one's a fuel issue.
Good spark.
It's got good compression and really good spark. So I had to move. There was a hacksaw here, and I put the hacksaw here. And then I went to move this drill box, and look what I grabbed, and look what hugged me. And that's payback, man. I jumped like a little girl, I'll admit, because I grabbed him like this to move it, and his little tail swept up. His little freaking stinger tail swept up. It's a scorpion, if you guys don't know what that is. And his little freaking tail. Oh man, I screamed. I screamed like a little girl.
You jumped like I did,
dude. Okay, I didn't scream, but I did jump. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. So an executive decision was made. I'm not messing with that tonight. It's just not in the mood. Just not in the mood. But if we can get 2 out of 3 generators rolling, this one, fuel delivery issue, pull the fuel tank. This one, homeboy's got it wired, allegedly. Got the old home light tank right here. Got the fuel pump off. I got a clogged pickup tube. There's a bunch of mud in here. So we're gonna clean the tank. Like I have a skirl in my pocket. Hold on, let me turn this radio off. Gonna run some kerosene or something through here, get all the mud out of here, blow it out, get this thing running. But in the interim, yeah, turn that ceiling fan on. That's a Craigslist freebie right there. It only goes one way, buddy. Awesome.
So I finished mine. What's your delay?
And dirty. Here's my delay right here.
Should we keep these plugged in?
Sure. Little piggy pies. Can't hurt to have them handy. All right, I'm gonna get this tank flushed. I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna call it a night out here
Stops the flow of gas in the filter.
because it's cold outside.
But warm inside.
That's some evil shit. That is not getting any easier. So, this is the second rinsing of the tank.
Third.
That's right. This is the third rinsing of the tank. And this is how much crap we got out on the third rinsing. I use these little ball bearings. Normally I would pile a bunch of BBs in here, put some old funky gas in there, shake it up really good. But I had these larger ball bearings I tossed in there. But look at all the dirt that came out of the tank. That's awesome. And that's on the third wash. The first two washes I didn't run it through a rag, just for funsies. So then what we did was we power washed it out. So it's wet inside with water. So we're gonna leave it upside down for the night. I was trying to convince him to put it inside the oven and put it on low heat for a while, but we'll just leave it be for tonight. So we're done. We're done. Clean this little fuel pump assembly. Do diddly diddly. That's good. This is pretty slick. See, it's got the oil cap. The oil cup in the cap. I'm doing well tonight. You fill this to the top with oil and you pour that in the gas tank, and then you run
Gallon of gas.
for 1 gallon of gas in there, and you know your mix is right every time. That's pretty cool. So that's ready to go. This whole thing's ready to reassemble. That's just amazing to me. That's why it wasn't running. And the pickup tube was completely clogged, but it's much better now. Oh, it's better when I drop it. Idiot.
Broken, no.
Oh, dude, I did. Look. I dented the frickin' thingus. Of course, right? Your frickin' piece of bread always has to fall jelly side down. This damn thing fell right on the end of this soft brass screen. Alright, I'm done touching anything tonight, including myself. What?
Hey, stand back.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. You guys hungry? Yucky. That's the pickup screen, and it was super clogged. But now it's much better. Went to Harbor Freight today. Picked me up a freebie. Look at that. Pittsburgh Automotive. Made in China, not in Pittsburgh. It was free. Alright, we're going to go inside and watch some A-Team. Have another glass of amber nectar of the gods. Gotta run, gotta go. See ya! So I did the old redneck tank drying method there. I figured that was the safest way to heat that tank up to get that water out of it. Because we're on a roll, we're 2 for 2 so far. So we're gonna put this green home light back together and see if this homeboy will fire. Turns out, Buddy makes a good point about this. We were using that 15 amp power tool on this thing, and it was hot outside. And we probably overheated it. Because this is a lighter duty machine. This is like a 20 amp machine. And this is a 26 amp machine. And this one on the 110 here has variable voltage control. Yeah. So, so that's got to be just for lights, not for monster power tools. Because we were probably drawing close to 15 amp when I was cutting the asphalt. And then this one's simple fuel. But now that the fuel tank's about 300 degrees, as evidenced by my now modified fingerprints by burning it off on that thing. Let's put the tank back on this bad boy, throw a little fuel in it, and see what happens.